guys, welcome back to Cricut Monday. What I thought we would do this week is I have a Dollar Tree bank and I'm going to be using Arteza's self-adhesive vinyl that they sent me, and and some other items from the Dollar Tree, and I want to make a cute little Christmas DIY. So I already have Design Space loaded here on my computer. So I'm just going to New Project, the circle with the plus, and I'm going to click on that, and that will take us to our canvas. So I want to go to Images. There's two ways you can do this. You can go to Images, left corner, or you can go up to this right corner, the search box, and type in Christmas. And they have some really cute. I started to do these elves and fill it with the little different colored pom-poms from the Dollar Tree. That would be cute. I mean, they have the little trucks. They just have so many wonderful things. But since I already know what I want, I'm going back up to this search box, top right-hand corner, and type in Santa's Workshop. And that's what I want. So I'm going to click on that. You do need to be an Access member because it has a little A. That will put this green box around it. Then all you have to do is go to the right bottom corner, insert images, and that will put it on our canvas. Now let me go ahead and zoom in for you. Now then you click on this. You can stretch this out to make it as big as you want. But I want mine 4.5 by 4.5, and if I stretch it, it really won't get where I want. So up here at the top, you'll see size and a lock. You just click on that lock and it unlocks it. Then I'm going to click in the width, backspace, and put 4.5, and then go over to the height, backspace, and hit 4.5. Then I'm going to lock this back. Now that has the exact dimensions that I want. Now if you look over here into the right side where the layers panel is, you'll see that Santa's is a cut file, Workshop is a cut file, and then there's this gray file, and it has an eye with a line through it. If you click on that eye, that would put that gray around it, and I don't want that. So I'm going to click back on that eye and turn it back off. And you know it's off when the eye has a line through it, okay? So we're going to go right top corner, make it, okay? And then all you have to do is just hit continue right bottom corner. And I'm turning my machine on, and my computer is connecting to my Cricut. Okay, and I have it set to cardstock because anytime I cut with the Cricut, I have to set it at the notch before cardstock or cardstock. I found, like I've said before, if it's a big boulder print, it will cut better. If it's the fine, intricate print, Arteza isn't what you want. But I love their vibrant colors. I wish they could get this cut perfect for the Cricut, okay? And so all you need to do is the next time I see you, now you don't need to turn your mirror on, just leave it off because we're going to be using transfer tape, okay? So the next time I see you, we will be cutting out this really cute sign. Okay, I have my light grit mat, and I just cut some of that vinyl, Arteza vinyl. Like I said, I'm using it because I really love the color. They're just 42 sheet self-adhesive premium vinyl that they sent me. And what I'm going to do, I have a little piece and I cut it, and I'm just going to put this right up here like this. And then I'm going to put it in my Cricut. I'm going to load it by hitting the blinking arrow and cut it by using the blinking C. Now you will need some transfer tape for this, but I just got one of those Dollar Tree banks, and it's kind of hard to see this because I'm filming this a little bit later, and I have my lights hooked up, but I don't think they're really doing much. I mean, they're helping, but not that much. But I went ahead and painted the bank with this apple barrel bright red acrylic paint that I got at Walmart. And I like the effect that it gave. Just, it sort of looks like real wood. I just used a foam brush and painted that. And I just took some scrapbook paper and glued it on the inside. But you could, like I said earlier, just take like these little pom-poms and do an elf theme. I think that would be so cute. But I think I'm going to fill mine with bells of different color from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so let's eject it. Okay, now we'll get our little weeder tool. And you just want to get at the top. And just pull away everything that you don't want. Okay? And then we'll just pop this out. Like I've said before, this weeds really easily. And if it's big, something that you're cutting out that's big, it cuts very nicely. It's when you get to the delicate things that I don't care for it at all. Okay, so what I'm going to do is then peel this off. Place this on here. And it'll just pick it right off. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut the red out. Okay, then I'm just going to put the red on here and we will do Santa's. Okay, we'll put it in here. Same principle, the blinking arrow to load and the blinking C to cut. And we are almost finished. I was so happy because it had gotten so cool here when that tropical storm came through, but now it's back up to like 84 and sort of humid, so that's kind of disappointing, but eventually we'll probably have some cool weather. It's pretty much hit or miss. And I just glued, I don't think I told you this, like I did my other one down. I just glued it with my Elmer's glue stick and put that right on the back of the bank. And I took the saying that was on the front of the bank off with like a window scraper. Okay, we'll just eject this. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut a lot of this off. Okay, and then we'll just weed this same way. Pull away gently everything that you don't want. And then we'll get this center part out. And with this vinyl, I am going to try the other vinyls that you all have told me about. It's just I have a bunch of this new Arteza and I want to use it up. Okay, then I have this. And I need to cut this down some as well. Okay, now what we will do is just put this right on here. I'll take my glasses off to do this. That'll be fine. Okay, then all we have to do is go ahead and just start adhering this by rubbing it. And then just start peeling at an angle. Okay, we'll come up from this bottom. Sometimes you just need to change your angle. Okay. And there is that one. And that's what we have so far. I think that is really cute. You could also spray paint this box if you wanted. And then we'll put workshop, about right here. You could put lights in this box as well, and it would be really pretty. Okay, and that's what we have so far. Let me put the back up against it. I think that is so cute. So I'm going to go ahead and finish fixing this, and I'll be back and we'll take a look at the finished product. Okay guys, here it is. I think it turned out really cute. You wouldn't have to add these little bells on the edge, but I really wanted to. And I just took some of this little trim and put it right around here. I don't remember where I got this. I've had this since last year, but I love the bells inside it with that paper, and I just mixed the silver, the green, and the red bells and then put them right here on the side. I think it will look so cute next to my candy tree where I usually put Santa's mug and everything out. I just think this is super adorable. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, bye guys.